All right, Aries, baby. Who finna like I said, y'all, I ain't got my editing down yet, okay? Bear with me, work with me. But y'all videos, this my you know what? I ain't got to say nothing. But anyway, all right, Aries, if you came up from your last video, cause it stopped recording. Like I ain't never had this much of a hard time to do this. But if you just clicking on it, I don't know if you went to the old video or not. But we're doing your self care and your know your worth for the month of April. It ain't just got to be for the month of April. Just know your worth, baby. So we're gonna get on into it. As far as collective, your negative thoughts are creating roadblocks in your life. Those who are single, you need to continue to have the determination and the self discovery as far as making sure you make yourself your number one priority. Those in a relationship, you need to give up something now so you can get a future reward. Those in a marriage or a long-term committed relationship, you got a divine connection um, that's in your energy or about to come into your energy, and you need to stop expecting the worst. Stop being afraid to fail. Stop wasting time on negative thoughts. All right, so your self-care messages. Let me get out the collective again. Not your self-care, but your know your work message. It says breathe in good stuff, good shit, and breathe out bull crap. So breathe in good shit, breathe out bull crap. All right. It's also saying I'm allowed to have standards. You are allowed to have standards. You are allowed to have healthy boundaries. You are allowed to mean what you say when it comes down to you. It's telling you also to breathe and remember who the if you are. Be a bad bee or king, and don't give a f about n- don't give a f about anybody that's mad, okay? Because deserving the fucking best life has to offer for you. You deserve the best effing life that life has to offer to you. It's time for you to F old shit and let new shit begin. Time for you to release people, places, and things that's no longer serving you. And it's time for you to know your word. Stop playing when it come down to you. Stop wasting time when it come down to you. Okay? All right, so singles, your know your worth. It says, say I'm too pretty for this shit and move on. It's time for you to say I'm too pretty, I'm too handsome, I'm too this or too that. I'm about to move on. It's time to let certain things go. Okay? Oh, I said okay. It says a queen slash king is never afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. Come on now, continue to have that strength. Come on now, continue to be positive and stop thinking negative. Things gonna work out how it needs to work out. Continue to be determined. Continue to work on you. A queen slash king is never afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. Do you hear me? I'm too handsome, I'm too pretty for this shit. It's time for me to move on. You're not gonna keep on playing in my face. I'm not gonna allow y'all to keep on doing this. It's time for me to know my worth and move on from certain situations. Also, it says, do what you love and success will chase you. So make sure you're doing what you love. Make sure you're doing something that you're going to want to get up and do every day. Every day. Why am I getting so tongue tied? But every day. Okay? So do what you love and it's going to chase you. Things going to work out how it needs to work out. Stop thinking negative and stop listening to people who always got the, oh, what if? Or, I don't know. I don't see you doing that. I don't know how this. I ain't asked you none of that. I just need your support. That's it. And if they can't support you, they ain't want to see you shine no way. Do you hear me? So continue to have the strength and do what you need to do for you. And it says, I am comfortable and confident in my own damn skin. So you got to start walking with your head high. You got to remember that you are allowed. You are allowed to have standards. You are allowed to set healthy boundaries. You are allowed to mean what you say when it comes down to you. Do you hear me? Continue to have the strength. Continue to push forward. Continue to do that healing. Continue to acknowledge the things and the people and places around you that's no longer serving you. Continue to do what you need to do for you. Sometimes you have to isolate yourself in order to get whatever answers you are seeking. Those in a relationship, it says, I live, I learn, and then I fucking upgrade. That can go for you too, singles. I live, I learn, and then I effing upgrade. So in a relationship, you got to give up something now for this future reward. Reward. It says, I live, I learn, and I effing upgrade. It says the most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. The negative thoughts, the negative beliefs, the if I leave this, what I do? If I leave this, this ain't gonna go like this. If I don't do this, this ain't gonna. Okay, you giving your power away. That no better when it come down to you. Things gonna work out how it need to work out once you start choosing you. It not might not be right away how you want it to happen, but you're gonna be taken care of. Stop giving your power away. It's time for you to give up something for this future reward. You live, you learn, and you upgrade. Excuse me, y'all. It says keep smiling because life is a beautiful thing, and there's so much to smile about. Keep smiling, baby. Keep smiling, handsome. Keep smiling because your body deserves it. Keep smiling. You're going to have things coming in for you once you start choosing you. Everything going to fall in place. I need to fall in place once you start choosing you. Once you start acknowledging things. Once you started holding yourself accountable for things. Once you start weaving out people, places, things that no longer serve you. It says it didn't work out because I deserve effing better. You deserve better. You got to know you deserve better. And when you know you deserve better, guess what you're going to do? Move on. It is what it is after that. It says, I'm learning every day to allow space between where I am and where I want to be. Okay? Not terrified of me. So, did you hear me? Things ain't worked out or things ain't working out because you deserve better. And it's time for you to start allowing space for where you want to be, what you want to do. You got to you got to make the space. Like I say, you can't bring in new energy if you're still holding on to old energy. Can't bring in new things if you're still holding on to old things. You live, you learn, and then you upgrade. Stop playing. Say that you're too pretty, too handsome for whatever might be going on. It's time to get something up. Those in a marriage or a long-term committed relationship, it says, am I good enough? Yes, I am. Yes, you are good enough. You know you good enough. Just because you ain't got half of what other people might going on, you still living. You still doing what you need to do. You still, getting by. You still. I tell them I still, we still. I protect my own damn peace. You are good enough, and you do protect, or you need to start protecting your own peace. Certain things and certain people don't deserve certain reactions. Like I said, working on your anger, working on your attitude, working on how you react to things, self control, emotional discipline. Come on now. It says self care is not self indulgence, it's self respect. What's meant for me will come to me. I got self you need it's time for you to make you your number one priority. Respect is respect, and if you want it, you're gonna have to give it. Don't think you're gonna be giving out, have respect, and you want full respect. You crazy. It gotta be an equal give and take. That's why I say you gotta stop being afraid to fail. You're gonna get your lesson. You're gonna get your wisdom that you need to get out of it. You gotta stop thinking negative. Stop expecting the worst. When you're expecting the worst, that's you bringing it on in for you. It says never apologize for being sensitive or emotional. Let it be the sign that you got a big heart and unafraid to let other people see it. Showing your emotions is a sign of strength. So don't be walking around here like you all hard. Don't be walking around here like you ain't got feelings. Don't be walking around here like You ain't really care. You do. You did. Cry it out. Do what you gotta do. Release it. That's the only way it's gonna be released anyway. I would choose the pain of growth over the pain of staying where I am. So choose the pain of growth over the pain of staying where you are when you're not happy, when you're not satisfied, when you want more, when you trying to have more. Stop putting yourself at the bottom of the list. Know your worth. Continue to have your strength. Continue to try to stay positive. Continue to not being afraid to fail because you're going to get your lesson and your wisdom out of it. Continue to stop trying to expect the worst. Continue to go ahead and give up something so you can get a future reward. Stop putting yourself at the bottom of the list. Make yourself your number one priority. Okay? All right, Aries, this your message. It took long enough. I done went to 3 videos. But in through the nose, out through the mouth. Check it out.